Hi, everyone. This week we're going to be talking a little bit about 19th century mathematics. So, the 19th century was a very important time for mathematics. It was known sort of as the age of rigor. This is the time when mathematicians were really paying close attention to theoretical underpinnings of certain things, like calculus, for instance. Mathematicians at this time developed sort of broad theories and generalizations that served as an umbrella to capture a variety of specific circumstances. For instance, abstract algebra came into being, group theory and ring theory, to sort of encompass situations where arithmetic was required. The subject of analysis was developed as an umbrella to capture instances where calculus might be required. So in order to develop analysis, for instance, if you wanted to look at, say, calculus even on just the real line, that is, functions on the real line, you would first need to know, well, what are the real numbers? And, you and I, when we were in school, we learned about sort of the real numbers as being just the numbers on this particular line, and that was probably good enough for us to to move forward. But to develop a theory of calculus, a firm theory, we needed to understand what the real numbers are. And there were some 19th century mathematicians by the name of Cantor and Dedekind who both made sort of theoretical constructions of the real numbers. And in the course of those investigations, Cantor specifically investigated sort of our notions of infinity, and was able to sort of, stratify sets into two categories. So there were denumerable sets, that is, ones where you can sort of list the elements, and non-denumerable sets. And those are sets where you can't list the elements. Now, it turns out, surprisingly, that the integers and even the rational numbers are denumerable. You can list them. In fact, if you look at the diagram at the bottom of the slide, that diagram is intended to serve as an argument that the rational numbers are denumerable. However, surprisingly, the real numbers, that is, all of these dots on this number line, that set is not denumerable. So we'll be learning this week about these notions of infinity and the stratification of sets into denumerable sets and non-denumerable sets. So I hope you enjoy this.